Hi everybody and welcome to my meet and greet today. I'm just going to wait for some of you to come on. So grateful. Hi Sparkles. How are you? Very, very excited. You're excited too? Well, I'm excited to meet all of you. Celebrity Psychic Harley, hello. Renee the Boss 94. Krista, hi guys. How are y'all doing today? So for those of you that are tuning in, we just have a little bit of people coming on now. I am doing a live meet and greet, so I will be bringing some of you brave souls out there who are ready to kind of meet me so we can chit chat for a while. Hi everyone. So while everybody's coming on, kind of comment in the comment section below. Let me know where you're from, what part of the country are you from, and what, and if you'd like to be on the live and meet me today. Don't be shy. So, hi, Jessie Ray. Oh, thank you, Renee the Boss. Love you so, so much. Hi, Yummies. Hi, guys. Paris, France. Wow. Je m'appelle Raymond Guzman. I'm not good at my French. I never took French at all. I need to learn it. Hi there. Kitty girl, hi. Hi, Ontario. Oh, I love y'all, and I'm so happy to do this. Hi, Mabel. All right, guys, so I'm about to start bringing people on. Before I do so, I want to talk about something really quick, and that is my YouTube channel. It has grown to 24 karat, it's almost 24 karat, 24K, 24,000 subscribers. Rays of Light, thank you so, so much. I am so blessed and so happy to have y'all in my life. I'm so excited, and I'm giving a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway. So if you have not yet gone over to and subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And when you're there, go to the community post tab, because on the community post tab, I do have a giveaway right now where you can enter. It's very simple, the details, and I will be announcing the winners, I believe I said on Sunday, I believe. But go ahead and check that out. And let's go ahead and get our first person on. If you want to be, there's a feature here with like two little smiley icons that are like together. If you want to join me, just kind of request, and I will be bringing you on as I bring the next person on. So our first guest is going to be Sparkles. And we're just waiting for her. This is a new mic. Hi. How are you doing, sweetie?
I am doing good. I'm so
You're
excited.
excited? Oh. It's me, the one and only.
Oh my god.
How
I had to
are
put
you
my
doing
eyebrows
today?
on for you. So.
Oh, you look fine. You look fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm on summer break. I'm a teacher, so I'm like...
Okay. That's what's up. Teacher power.
Yes.
Without you guys, our society, our kids would not, be functioning. So thank you for all that you do. And I know that y'all are underpaid drastically. So yeah, I'm just saying it because I'm just putting it out there. So what are you up to today?
Nothing, just resting and doing some self-care,
Yeah, that's important. We got to take care of ourselves, and nobody else is going to do it for us. And where are you from?
Arizona.
Oh my God, it's hot, like Texas.
Yes, I refuse to go outside. I'm like, no.
Like people, when I talk to friends and colleagues and clients all around the world, people are like, Texas is not really that hot. I'm like, you have no idea how hot it gets. It's almost like the sister of Arizona, except for we have humidity, and so the humidity is so bad. So I know I'm just rambling, but I wanted to ask you, do you have a specific spiritual question for me that you'd like to ask?
Well, I've had readings with you before, so I definitely touched on pregnancy, like, am I gonna get pregnant? Like, what's going on? And my husband, we are still trying, and it's like the same same thing, but I'm just guessing, like, is there anything spiritually, like any messages maybe, or something I
Yeah,
need to focus
I
on?
actually do get a female around you. There is a female in spirit form around you, and I feel like she watches over you as like a spirit guide, and also someone from your family. So I don't know if this is coming through almost like a grandmother would, a
Mm-hmm.
grandmother type of energy, and she's very short. She
Yeah.
wasn't a very skinny lady to begin with, but you know she had her curves, and she's very cute. Very short hair is the way that she's presenting herself
Like
to.
curly.
Yeah, real short. And what I keep seeing from her is that she's around you because you're about to go through some even more changes in your life right now, but you feel a little lost and you don't want to reach out to a lot of people and ask for help because you've been to psychics, you've been to me, and we all give you insight. But at the end of the day, it's all about you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
really taking the reins of your life and really applying everything and just being patient. And she's saying that right now you're not that patient. You know, you're getting
No.
to the point where you're kind of restless. You want things to happen, but it's going to happen, but in divine timing. Honestly, and this is weird because I'm not going to share what I've told you in the readings before, but I do see her holding a child in spirit. So
Oh.
it's very possible that if you are trying to get pregnant, that you are going to get pregnant. Because I feel like she is holding this child in spirit. So don't give up. You know, you're still there. You just need to relax and, you know, relax and not stress. And it's going to happen organically without having to force it, you know. But that's what I'm getting around her. I'm also getting the color purple for some reason. I don't know
That's
what
my
it
favorite
is.
color.
What was that?
That's my favorite color, and I think
Oh,
it's her
okay.
favorite color.
So she's showing me purple for some reason, and I also am seeing a lot of roses around her. So these would be red roses. So I don't know if she was loved by so many people.
Oh
Typically,
yeah.
when I see the color red, it symbolizes love. So she has a lot of people around her that still remember her. And I feel she's saying that there was someone in the family who didn't get closure. They didn't get to say something, you know, get to say their goodbyes. Either they were distant or they were not there present when she passed. And so I don't know if that will make sense to you. But I feel like this is a female, and this is possibly someone a little older than you, of course.
Okay.
So I don't know if it would have been one of her daughters or like a sister, but there's someone that wanted to say something to her, and she's saying that she is aware of that and that she is around, and that person really doesn't have to worry or feel guilty that they didn't get to say goodbye because she's
Okay.
still listening to. She listened and she knows what they have said about about her since she's passed on or moved on,
Okay.
and that's what I'm getting from spirit. So.
Awesome. You're so
So
helpful. I'm so thankful for you.
thank you. Go ahead
You
and
help
hold
my
on to that.
impatience.
I'm on what?
You help my impatientness.
Oh.
Yes.
But you are protected. It's like you were worrying about a lot of different things, and she wants you to kind of just, you know, calm down, do things that are relaxing for yourself. Don't worry so much about what other people are saying or are thinking about you, because I feel like you're very sensitive as well, and about people that are critical about you, you know, or
Mm-hmm.
if somebody says, oh, you know, you look a little different, or they'll say something about your, you know, your weight or your
Or
physical appearance.
you look tired. Like,
Yeah, you look tired.
yeah.
You know, you take that as like, you know, oh my God, something is really bad. You know, they're seeing something I don't see. So they're just you know, she's wanting you to just don't worry about that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm always worrying about that, or like, especially I noticed too lately, like spiritually, like I pick up people's feelings a lot,
Yes.
and then sometimes like I have to catch myself from making a face, like, ugh, like
Because it's like your senses. That's what I'm saying. What she said was that you were going through a new cycle now, and I feel like it is more of your empathic abilities picking up. So when you are like that, you could be around people and you know that maybe they're not saying it to your face, but they're seeing something negative or thinking it, and that's what empaths do. We absorb a lot of that. We know without them even saying what they're thinking or saying about us. So if you know you're feeling uncomfortable with that, you can work with like selenite or black tourmaline.
Mm-hmm.
Carry those around you when you're out in public, and also, you know, you can get a little like satchel, one of those little bags that you put jewelry in, like a velveteen bag, and put some rosemary and some thyme in it, and you can put some Himalayan salt in there, and carry that for protection when you are around, like in carrying your purse.
Awesome.
And so whenever you're around, you have like protection around you.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, my husband's very supportive of that. So he doesn't, he's not too religious, but whenever like I see a store like with the like crystals, he's like, okay, pull out. I'm like, give me your money.
I love it. Well, that's good that you have a partner that supports you, because I think a lot of people tuning in may have people in their family who don't support them. You know, they don't, and it's hard for a lot of those people because they're trying to be accepted. They're trying to be their authentic self as much as possible. But it's kind of like then, you know, there's that big line in the sand, and they can't cross that, because if they do, the moment they do, they feel judged. And so I'm just rambling, but
You're good. You're good. I could ramble with you for hours.
yeah, me too. I want to thank you so much for coming
Yes,
on today, and I hope that you stay to see the remaining of the show.
Of course.
And of course, I'll be doing some more new live meet and greets, and this is just the beginning. So I'm wishing you a wonderful day, and thank you again.
You too. Thank you. I love you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Love you too. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see here. All right, guys. So is there any, let's see. Yes, I do have some more people here. Hi, everyone. I'm just doing a live meet and greets here. All right, the next person is Kaleidoscope's Heath Snyder. Hi, Heath.
Hi, how you doing, Ray?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, except for my wheels have been turning since I watched you do your interview with Ted. So I'm on a short time frame as well, and I want to respect your time and everyone else's on here. First of all, thank you very much for sharing your gifts with all of us. As an empath myself, like I know how hard it is to turn that off. I can't only imagine how it is for you. So thank you very, very much for sharing your gifts with us.
Thank you.
To get directly to my question, someone has expressed to me recently that dragonflies, and I don't know what your opinion is of this, but dragonflies carry spirits, and they are, if they show up consistently in your life, I was told, and I don't know the intricacies of all this, so I apologize for my ignorance, but I was told that that's someone from your past that's trying to show their presence in your life.
Well,
recently,
go ahead.
Recently I've had a dragonfly, and it doesn't seem to matter where I'm at. There's consistently a large blue dragonfly that is always around. So I'm kind of curious what Mr. Ray thinks about that. Enlighten us.
Thank you so much, Henry. And definitely whoever you spoke to and that gave you this information is definitely accurate about that, because dragonflies are a spirit animal totem, and they usually will appear around people. The Native Americans believed in them very highly when there is a transformation that is about to take place in someone's life. And it also can be a symbol from a past loved one that has passed on, trying to comfort you and let you know that everything's going to be okay. And for you, I am getting spiritually from what I'm getting right now and hearing is that you're going through a new change as well very soon. There's a lot of things in your career right now that you're working on. Specifically, I don't know if you're working on something like with writing and communication to an audience, to people. So there's going to be a lot of changes, positive changes, I should say, around your career and where that's concerned. And so they're ushering you into this new cycle that you're kind of birthing, this new projects and ideas that you have going on. There's also something about a conference. So I don't know if you'll be visiting and traveling to a conference or some kind of workshop over the next, I want to say 3 to 4 months, but it's coming very soon. And I see you getting a lot on the phone and talking to important people, getting ideas and kind of brainstorming together and bringing to life your vision of what you want to do.
Wow. So I can't express to you how accurate that is. I'm part of a bigger group that I just joined, as a matter of fact, like last week.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some very powerful people in there. As far as power, I mean, like, just their mental awareness and sense of
Yes.
self. So definitely, like, I couldn't have told you any better myself of exactly what I have going on.
There's something else I want to bring up, and it's
ahead.
something that you need to know. I don't like to talk about this on live sessions because this is more for private, but there is something coming in about your health and concerns that you have about your health in the future. This could be you getting, you have concerns about getting sick in the future, and you want to stay as healthy as possible. And my spirit guides are saying that do not worry, release those fears, because you're going to be okay. You're taking care of yourself, and you know now to create boundaries and things so that you can avoid stress, so you can avoid worrying. So if you've been worried about that, or that's crossed your mind in the last couple of years or the last couple of months, just rest assured that you're going to be fine. And again, I don't give a medical diagnosis because I'm not a doctor, but I am a medical intuitive. So your health came to the very much to the forefront, and it's been a pressing question that you have. And so Spirit wanted me to communicate that with you.
So crazy. This is crazy, Ray. Like, literally that's part of my journey. I have a brain injury, and it has been a huge actual like tool for my transformation, which includes obviously my health. It's led me to do public speaking now, which includes these conferences, and been a lot on the phone. So amazing. I'm thoroughly impressed, but I'm more so grateful. So
thank you so much. Well, I'm grateful to you for believing in me, for your words after the meeting that I did with the interview live that I did with Ted. I really, really appreciate you so much, and for being brave and coming on here and discussing, this with me and allowing me to read for you today. So thank you once again, and I am wishing you an amazing rest of your day.
Thank you. You too, Ray. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, so I have a question real quick from someone in the audience, and this is coming from Jessie Ray, and she is saying, can Spirit pick up what was it that manifested at my work recently? I felt a demon-like energy. Jessie Ray, if you're listening into this video, let me see first if you're on so I can talk to you. Okay, let me bring Jessie Ray. Hi, Jim. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Jessie. Are you shy?
Little bit. I just got home from work. I was about to lay down to sleep, and I worked the graveyard shift.
Oh my God! Well, so nice to meet you, and I won't take up too much of your time, but to answer your question about what that was that you felt in your energy, around you. You are a medium. I don't know if you know that, but you are a medium.
You told me.
Yeah. I don't remember because I don't, when I do readings, I don't see faces. So I don't remember names that well, but you are a medium. And so you are picking up on spirits all around us. And what I get is that this is not a demon, but it is a negative energy from someone that was a family member of someone that you work with. This is a male energy. But this person had how it's coming through is they had a lot of addictions. They maybe drank a lot, smoked a lot. They did a lot of bad things in life. There were some legal issues as well tied to this person. And I don't know, I'm getting within 5 years, within the last 5 years, this person has passed. 5 to 10 years is what I'm getting. So that energy is trying to latch on to you specifically, and they're wanting to see if you can help them in some kind of way. The best thing that you're protected, you have guardian angels around you, so there's nothing that's going to get to you. But what you can do is kind of carry a Saint Benedictine medallion. I don't know if I told you this in the reading before, when I've done your reading.
Yeah, I don't have my team, but I do have one. I don't have it on right now.
Okay, well, get your Saint Benedictine medallion and wear that. And also be sure to envision yourself in a white light to protect yourself when you're around that or whenever you feel like that. And I'm picking up that this is a female co-worker or somebody that's another female who's that male that I mentioned in spirit is earthbound and they're trapped here in the physical world. And so I don't know if there is another female that you work with, but I'm getting that she is you're Latino, right?
Yes,
okay,
right.
She is Latina and is Mexicana, basically. And so I
Does
don't
her name,
know. I'm sorry.
like, does her name start with like a M?
I didn't get the initials. That's not what Spirit is showing, but she does change her hair color sometimes, and I'm getting like a reddish brown. So I don't know if this woman wears or has used in the past a reddish color, but it could be dark brown. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting, and all I'm getting is that male energy is there, and it's I feel like she's being affected as well, whoever this person is. And what I get is that she may not be happy in her life, and she's having a lot of problems with her children or family members around her as well. So I don't know who would fit that bill, but
I know who you're talking about.
okay, that would be the person. You can redirect her to me if she's open to a reading. If not, you can just tell her, she would really benefit from wearing a Saint Benedictine medal and also getting some holy water from a church and sprinkling that around her property or her home and on herself.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right, sweetie. Take
much.
care.
Bye.
Okay, I'm just reading through the comments. Hi, guys. I had a reading with a medium, and now I feel so drained and sad. I need some insight. I'm really confused about this. Should I be more careful in terms of having readings with certain people? And this is coming from Helia Pereira, 33. I don't know if I said your last name right or the name right, but I apologize if I did say it wrong. Yes, definitely. That's a very good question. You do need to be very careful. For all of you listening, when you do decide to get a reading from a medium, definitely need to be very careful because not every medium out there works with the light. Not every medium out there works with good spirits. There are some mediums that themselves may have dark attachments, and they may also be into darker things. So definitely trust the vibe. If you're feeling sick with a medium, it's a various amount of things that could be possibly going on. It could be that the medium has their own kind of personal baggage that they're bringing into the reading, and it's going to affect you if you're a sensitive. It could also be that that person, like I said, it works with magic and dark stuff, and you're being affected by that. So you need to be very careful. And when you go to a session, if it's in person, face to face, really pay attention to how you feel within the first 5 minutes. That will be an indicator, because you'll know right away. Your body will respond to it. If you start feeling sick, nervousness, that is not really typically, you, and or you're feeling like fear, that's a low vibration. I would definitely suggest for you to not go through with the reading. And again, it's just going to be your preference and trusting your intuition. You felt something wrong in her eyes. Yeah. And see, so you are someone that's spiritually gifted, and you're picking up on these things. So when you feel that, you just definitely need to kind of, not go through with it. I don't feel like she's working with bad spirits, but I do get that this person has a lot of personal issues and hasn't disconnected that when she's doing her readings. And so this can possibly be the reason what you were picking up on, and maybe why your reading maybe didn't resonate or exactly, or there was just certain things that you just didn't feel were accurate, etc. So, I'm not here to bash any other medium. I'm here to respect them and not talk, anything, because they're colleagues and everybody does their readings differently. But that's what I get, to help you answer that question. So thank you once again. And let's see who I'm going to be bringing on next. Okay, we're going to bring on Tree Annette. Oh, Antoinette. Let's see if she comes on. I don't see you yet, unless there's a latency on my side. Can you see me? Hold on. All right, I'm just looking for Tree and Antoinette. Okay. I don't know what happened to her. Okay, I'm gonna go to Queen Bee. Oh, Diva Bee. Hi, Diva.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good, sweetie. How about yourself?
I am doing good, thank you. Oh my God, I'm like so excited right now. I've been
Do you
following
follow
you
me?
for such a long time.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Do you follow me on YouTube or Instagram?
Instagram and YouTube, and
YouTube.
I look at your webpage every day.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful to you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you, and what do you do? And
Single. I live in Florida,
Florida.
and I am right now kind of in a position of trying to figure out my direction. I recently
Okay.
lost my mom, my grandmother, my grandfather. So I've been trying to figure out my life right now.
Okay. I definitely am going to help you today because that's what I do, and I love helping as many people as I can and giving back. Um, what I pick up with you is a lot of things. And this is not just now; it's deeply rooted in your childhood, coming from your family itself. And I'm gonna just be kind of, I don't want to say too much on air for privacy, but what has happened within your family and
Yeah,
that family dynamic. And so a lot of this was kind of like affected you greatly because I feel like in many ways you become the caretaker or the person that is responsible about everybody else, and you put yourself in that position where you feel at times like maybe if you would have made some other decisions early on, maybe like in your early 20s or mid early 20s or late 20s, going into your 30s, that things would be different now for you. And a lot of you are going back a lot to I see you going back a lot to your past and revisiting some of the relationships or the key people that you have been in your life. And a lot of this is like you're like seeing now you're awakened and you're like, well, why did I make that decision? Why was this person? Why did I waste so much of my life, doing for this person when they couldn't do for me? And
yeah.
that's the kind of energy that I'm getting when I see vision through visions when I'm tuning into you. Um, you also have a lot of your health coming to the forefront as well. So there's a lot of focus on blood sugar. First of all, I'm not diagnosing you as a doctor because I'm not a doctor and I can't do that, but I'm a medical intuitive. So you have some issues with your blood sugar that needs to be watched, your cholesterol and your blood pressure. And I feel like you haven't felt the best that you could be feeling in the last couple of months, maybe or the last 2 years, so to speak. You're feeling a lot of tiredness, migraines, maybe some upset stomach, some issues with your stomach, your abdominal when you eat. After you eat, like certain things not agreeing with you. There's a lot of
Hmm.
hormonal changes that you're going through too at this time. So I would definitely suggest you to follow up with a physician and get that checked out. If you haven't had like a
Okay.
physical, a yearly examination, just get your blood work done
Right.
and make sure that they check your A1C because again, I don't know, I'm getting and hearing from spirit that diabetes does run in certain parts of your family
Hmm.
very, very strongly. So just have that checked out, but you're going to be okay. And the reason that I am bringing that up before discussing it further on how to help you is because a lot of this that you're feeling is your health is being affected by a lot of the things that are happening in your family. The
Yeah.
stress, the worries, all this is falling on you, and you got to start taking care of yourself better, and putting yourself first. And I feel like there's people that, I don't know if these are children or these are younger energies that I'm getting and that are alive and that are family members, and they are wanting maybe to borrow things, or they're wanting more help from you than what you can give to them, or that you should be giving. So you're going to have to start setting up some boundaries. As far as your life is concerned, where you are living now, I also feel like there are some changes that are coming up within the next 2 to 3 years, quite possibly sooner than that, with your living arrangements and people that you take care of now, as well. And I am getting that you, as far as like your career, that's going to change too. Like whatever you're doing, or it's going to be limited. You have physical limitations. And the thing that I keep hearing is disability, disability, disability. So I don't know if you have ever applied for disability or that's something that's coming up, but just hold on to it today if it doesn't make any sense to you. Because
Okay.
that's what I'm getting from Spirit, that there is going to be some changes where you're going to be able to work, but it may not be a full-time position, or, you know, it will be something that you dedicate a couple of hours to every day. But
Okay.
as far as like your finances and your worries about your finances and all of that, that's going to be taken care of. I see some support coming from a male that is younger, so I don't know if this is someone in the family itself, but there is going to be support some way and somehow financially for you. But that's what I'm getting from Spirit.
Okay. Okay. It
So
makes perfect sense.
I know this is a lot of to digest, and a lot that I'm giving. Just hold on to what doesn't make sense, because a lot of times I give people information and they're like, well, that doesn't, I don't, you know, I can't put it together. It's like puzzle pieces, and
Yeah.
it's because it'll make sense later if it's future oriented. But that's what I'm getting for you. But the main thing here out of this mini reading for you today is that I want you to take with you is to definitely start taking care of yourself, and stop letting people throw their bad energy to you and tell you bad things. And I know that you defend yourself, but it's like Spirit says that, you know, you're a very kind, gentle person. And when you're
Yeah.
a kind person, people take advantage of you, and they will say things, even if it's family members. Oh, girl, you know, this and this and this, you know, you shouldn't be with that person, or you should be doing this. And it's like, it's coming from different people in your life. And you got to start telling them, you know, hey, I understand and love you, but this is my life, and this is what I want, not what you want. And you
Right.
know, kind of taking the reins back and establishing boundaries that are healthy, so people don't overstep you.
Okay. Okay.
All
Thank you
right, so
so much.
you're so welcome. Thank you so much, and have an amazing rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, guys, so I'm going to go through the comments here and see what is being said. Melissa 4900 says, hi Ray, am I a medium? Because I have been picking up a lot of things. Yes, and typically when you are a medium, you could be psychic as well. So it just depends. If you're picking up on spirit impressions, or you feel spirit and you're seeing them, then yes, you would be considered a medium. If you're psychic, you may not see spirits, but you are getting psychic information or precognitive type of things, future-oriented things that are happening or that come to pass, or things that happen in the immediate future. Like maybe like the other day we had a power outage, and I knew that it was going to happen within 2 hours before it happened, and it ended up happening, which really kind of psyched me out. Even though I've been doing this for years, it really psyched me out, because again, you know, these are the things that how your psychic gifts work. So, but yeah, you definitely have spiritual abilities, to answer your question. And how you would develop that is definitely, you know, trusting what you get. Don't doubt yourself. And most of all, don't worry about what other people say, because there's always going to be someone that has an opinion about your gifts or what you do. So just trusting what you get psychically from spirit, from your higher self, from your intuition. Thank you for asking that question. And let's go back on here. And so I'm going to be bringing Tree Antoinette. Try it again. because we dropped her last time. My system, I couldn't see her screen. So we're waiting for her. No, I can't see you. It could be, but let's go ahead and talk anyways. You can see my face. Maybe you'll pop on the screen. I'm sorry about that earlier. I was trying to disconnect you so I could see if you know, bringing you back on, it would work. But you can see me, so that's all that matters. Where are you from? San Diego? Oh, oh, you're so. Oh, thank you so much. Believe it or not, I used to do the horoscopes daily, and I had people copying a lot of my horoscopes that I wrote my pages and just. Are you there still? I think we lost her. Come on, spirit. All right, let's get on to Paulette. Mending Wing. Let's see if she comes on.
Hi.
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 How are you?
There we go. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
This is nice.
What is your name and where are you from?
I'm in Sudbury, Ontario. My name is Paulette.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
You
to
have
meet
beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I'm so
You
glad
see
that
the
you have,
universe.
I'm so glad that
Yeah.
you're here today, and that you
Thank
are,
you.
you know, here. And what are you up to?
Well, I do tarot card readings, and I'm really shy about it. And I work on my confidence and all that, you know. And I think I need to push myself more to just go out and be vulnerable and, you know, because this is what I want to do, but I'm just really slow at it. And I'm
Oh,
concerned a bit about my health.
okay. So you want to know about your health?
Yes.
Okay. Um, all right. So I'm going to tune in to you now. Keep in mind that whatever I get is not a diagnosis, a medical diagnosis. I'm not a doctor. So I'm just giving you what I get from spirit for you. Immediately, I don't know if you've had some upper respiratory issues. But when I get here into your system and I'm doing a scan right here around your neck, I'm feeling a lot of tension here and tightness around my neck, which could be significant of the lymph nodes. Some drainage issues around or affecting some of your lymph nodes and causing your lymph nodes not to drain properly. I don't know if this is something that you're experiencing now, but if not, hold on to that. You are?
Yes.
Okay. And I
I'm
see
asthmatic also.
in the sciatic,
Asthmatic? I
asthmatic.
am asthmatic, and I do a
Okay.
lot of coughing.
Okay, that
And
makes sense because I
yes,
felt immediately my upper respiratory area. I felt a lot of tension there, and I felt a lot of tightness, almost like you can't breathe at certain times. And it's going to be the pollen and the things in the air. You can't avoid it because of where you live at. That's typical. Even in Canada, you know that happens there. Everywhere in
yes,
the world, there's pollen.
lots of pollen.
Yeah. Then the other thing is that I'm getting from you is that there is also another underlying situation in your body. This could be like fibromyalgia, but like a sensitivity to the nerve endings and the things in your body that kind of will um, slowly start affecting your body in where you will have pain or sensitivity that comes on, like feeling just pain or soreness for no specific reason. I'm also getting the legs and something about your legs feeling kind of restless or feeling some kind of pain as well at certain times of the day. So again, these are the two areas, but I don't see anything. Spirit is not showing me anything to be scared of or to be, you know, really worried about. But I do feel like you would benefit from moving around a lot more than what you do. Maybe like walking, you know, a block or two. Maybe, you know, just lifting your leg as you're sitting down on the chair or the sofa, lifting your legs up straight, just slightly so bit, you know, and getting kind of more circulation and movement. and that's going to
Yes.
help you with your breathing, your asthma. Get an air purifier if possible. I don't know if you have an air purifier, but that will help kind of filter out a lot of the air that's around you, and make it more purified, so you won't have a lot of the problems that you have with the upper respiratory. Also, alkalize your diet. Lemon water. Drink that in the morning, 30 minutes before you start eating anything. 30 minutes in the afternoon, in the evening, before you go to bed, and that's going to help kind of flush out a lot of the toxins and things that we all typically carry because of the foods we eat.
You
And
said
stuff like that.
lemon water.
Yes,
Lemon water. Yes. Yes. Okay.
and you can
Great.
add some honey to it if you want. That helps it kind of, so it's not so bad. And I would definitely sip from a straw when you're doing that, because the acid from the lemon juice is bad for your teeth.
Okay. Okay. That
have any
sounds
other-
good.
Do you have any other
I was
questions?
worried. I was worried, and I'm thinking that it's not too bad.
Yeah, I know
It's
what you were
not too
thinking. You were
bad.
thinking of the letter. I'm not going to say it on here, but I know what you were thinking about, that it was something possibly really, really bad. And Spirit is saying no.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
Take care, and blessings to you.
You
Bye.
too. Bye. Hmm.
All right, so let's go ahead and get to the next person here. Let me get my friend on here. Hola, chica, ¿cómo estás? Hola.
Hola. Oh my God. Ah,
¿Cómo
I'm
estás?
just walking around. How are you? My
I'm doing
gosh.
good, thank you. How
My
are you doing?
celebrity. I'm great. I'm here at home working right now and stuff. So, oh my gosh, I can't
That's
believe I'm talking
good.
to you.
I know. The guys, for those of you that are not aware, this is Gloria, right? I have bad names.
Gloria, yes.
Yeah, I got it right. She's gonna be like, after this, DM you. How could you not get my name right? She's a client of mine, and a loyal client as that, and I just love her, and just so grateful to you and everything that you do. So tell me, what are you doing today?
Today I'm working from home. I have my consulting business and of course the wellness business. So I'm here at home with kiddos.
Hi.
And
So,
oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm talking to you. We live so close to each other. I'm in Houston and you're Victoria, right?
Victoria, yes, Victoria, Texas. So
I swear to you, I want to just drive out there and like, hey.
oh, yeah, I know. I'm so shy. It's like that. Maybe in the future, I'll definitely do that. But it's like a lot of people are like wondering, why don't I do like in person or face-to-face readings? I can do it. Obviously, you can see it here. I can do it. But the way that my gift works and the way that my schedule is right now is it's so crazy. I have a lot of thousands of clients that are coming in and wanting readings, etc. So I do it through email because it's faster. And it's just the way that my gift works. I'm always like listening to spirit, and sometimes when there's a person and I'm doing face to face, there's a lot of distractions, maybe from their spirit guides communicating, and just their energy. If it's not a good energy, or they're feeling bad,
Yes.
and I get affected really, really quickly. So then I'll lose my train of thought. That's the reason I don't do in-person readings or Skype readings.
Makes a lot of sense.
But you can do, I do email readings, and it's the same thing. That's what I tell people. A lot of people are new to it because they never had an email reading, but it's the same thing. All I ask is for a photograph and any questions that you have, and then I give a reading. So do you have a question for me today?
I do. So recently, and if you've done this before, because I did a yearly reading, I just needed to have some clarification, but I had an ex of mine cross my path, which I hadn't talked to him in over 15 years. And I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Because I'm just like, to this day, you did tell me I would get my soulmate come in again, but I was like, well, where is he? I know I'm waiting. I want him now.
I know you can't be impatient, girl. You cannot be impatient. I know, right? It's easier said than done. But the guy that's coming from the past, what I'm getting from spirit is it's a universal test on you. They're testing you to see how advanced and how strong you are spiritually. So don't think the universe doesn't play these games, because trust me, they do. And so they're testing you. They're seeing how strong you are, if you're going to go back y todavía tienes sentimientos para esta persona. So what I told Gloria is that she still has feelings for this person. Even if you say that you don't, or you believe that you don't, you still do. And so it's kind of, you're in a tough situation, because I feel you're being drawn back to that, you know, and you're kind of thinking, you know, what if I give him a chance? Or what if I, you know, were to entertain this for a little bit? Don't do it. Don't do it. I know.
I know.
I feel like if you do, it's just going to open up a whole can of worms. And at the end of the thing, what Spirit says, it's going to just result back the same thing that he did in the past is going to happen again. And you're going to be the one that's hurt, because you know why? You have a good heart. And unfortunately, not saying that he doesn't have a good heart, but he doesn't really care.
Yeah.
He doesn't
I
care.
figured that much.
It's more selfishness on his part. And it's like, why go back to that and just put yourself, setting yourself up for failure? You've come this far. I mean, like, since I've read you, you've transformed completely. You have your businesses going. You have your clients. You're even more social on. I see your Instagram. I see you, girl, on the Insta stories. So you're doing your thing, and I'm very proud of you on how far you've come.
Thank you.
And so just don't take them back. And that's what Spirit says. I mean, ultimately, as a spiritual advisor, I have to respect, and I can't tell people, you know, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. But that's my consejo. That's my suggestion from Spirit to you. Don't do it. But ultimately, you have free will, and if you're guided by your free will, there's a higher purpose maybe that I'm not being told right now, and you can go on it. Ultimately, a lot of people believe that there's no wrong or right when we make decisions, and that ultimately it's all part of the master plan of our life. And we may learn through this, but as a spiritual advisor, if I would have to say anything, I would say no.
You make so much sense. I love you. Oh my God.
I love you too.
Wow.
Well, you got to meet me now.
Yes. But I want to see
knows?
I'll be right there. Okay. Front line.
Well, take care, and thank you so much, Judy. Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you. Mwah.
All right, guys, I'm kind of scrolling through here. And let's see here. I'm trying to get somebody on here. Okay. And for Tree Antoinette, if you're still tuning in, or you tune into this this show later, please send me a DM, because it was very rude that the system just kicked you off and then I couldn't get to your question. Or if you're still on, ask the question, and if I see it in a minute, I'll be sure to answer it. But definitely send me a DM after this, because I really apologize that really happened. All right, let's see who's coming on. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, honey. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. What is your name and where are you from?
I am Jean. I am from Boston, Mass.
Nice to meet you. Boston, oh my God, I've been seeing Massachusetts like so often, like Boston, I've been hearing it over and over for the last couple of days, just seeing it. So it's so, you know, I don't believe in coincidences that you're here today. And
Neither do I.
When I was going through that, through the list of names, they kept telling me you. So I picked you today. So there's got to be something that's really going on, and I really see a lot of things going on. But let me go ahead and ask you, what is your question?
More or less, I want to know if things are going to move forward the way I think they're going to move forward. I'm in a situation that I'm trying to deal with, I guess, on a personal and emotional level.
Yeah,
and I just want
you. Yeah, I got it. I got it completely, and I see what everything's going on. This has to do a lot with your heart, and your heart. You have a good heart, and you care a lot about people. That ultimately they don't treat you the same. And I don't know if this is I want to say that there is a female energy attached to this. I don't know exactly, but around the situation, I get a female energy attached to it. But I see pain, and I see the symbol of the heart, which is heartbreak, and around that. So whatever the situation is, I feel like there's a lot of backstabbing that's gone on, a lot of lies, a lot of deception around all of this that has affected you. And I feel like you're not in a happy place because of all of this. You think about it over and over, but also feeling like there's a lot of things that are changing in your life that you are wanting to change. Your living situation, I don't feel like you're entirely happy either. I feel like there's a lot of stress around you. What Spirit is making it very clear is that this person that hurt you, there's no going back to it. And I know that a part of you wants to maybe like make amends or heal this in a way that you can at least have some kind of communication, because like I said, you're a good heart, you have a good heart, a good spirit, and you want to make things better with this. But the person is not going to listen to you. They're not going to allow you to verbalize what you want to verbalize and what you have to say. So you haven't received closure from all of this,
Right.
because they are stuck in their own path, in their own direction. And they're that type of person that they're going to go through hardships in their lifetime. And it's all because of the decisions that they're making, and because they're stubborn. And you're
Right.
stubborn too, but you have a good heart. And you're trying to make this person, I see you like trying to make them see. That's the kind of energy, like you could shake that person and like shake them up today, you would, and say, just wake up. You know, I have done so much, and I've invested so much time and energy to helping you, and I want to be there for you, but you won't let me be there for you. And that's kind of what I'm
Right.
getting from Spirit. And so Spirit is saying that you're going to be okay, and you're going to heal somewhere down the line. This person is going to communicate with you, okay? They're going to have a
Okay.
conversation with you, which is what you're wanting, but it's not going to happen anytime right now. They're going to have to go through the fall, if you understand what I'm talking about, before they
Right.
come forth and understand, be like, hey, I was wrong. I had a good thing in my life. I had a good person that cared for me, and I threw it all down the drain because of something else, you know, that came about all of this. So I'm keeping it kind of personal, because I know that you're a private person and you don't want all this aired out here, obviously. But I feel your pain. I feel the anxiety that you're going through. I feel the heart. I feel the tears. I know what you're going through. It's going to be okay. Just know that your Spirit is on your side, and you're doing everything. Don't lower yourself to communicating with this person right now, or checking their social media, or even trying to do any kind of interaction, because it's toxic for you. Anything they
Right.
post or anything you see or hear, it's going to affect you on a very level, and it's going to ruin your day completely. So just stay away from them. You don't need that kind of energy right now.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care, sweetie.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm just going to clear my energy because it's kind of intense. I get kind of like that when I read multiple back-to-backs. There are limits that we have to set on ourselves for clients and stuff. So I'm going to just do, really I'm not going to do any more right now. And I'm sorry because of how I'm feeling. And I have to pay attention to my own body and health. I feel fine, but energetically and kind of like zapped out from it. So that is good enough there. And I want to thank you all for tuning in. If I didn't get to answer your question right now, I will be doing some more live meet and greets. Hi, Seth. And so I will definitely be doing more of this. I want to meet y'all. I'm very grateful to all of your support and for being here. And Seth and I have our show that's going to continue in July every Friday. We're going to be doing that show, and then I have some other guests that I'm going to be interviewing. I have a live this Sunday with William Weston, who is a naturopathic intern, soon to be doctor, and we're going to be talking about naturopathic medicine. In doing that. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I will be recording this and having it on my IG Live TV and also on my YouTube channel. So I want to thank you once again. And if you want to set up a private reading with me, please go to my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop and set up a reading. Please don't spam me or DM me asking questions if you are not interested in getting a reading. I don't answer free questions through DM. I do it here for the live show, but if you have a question, like I said, you can go to my website and set up a reading with me. And if I don't answer right away, I will be doing that. So please be very respectful of me and my DMs, because I get people that get upset because I don't do free readings, or I get a free reading for someone here and they're wanting it on the inbox. And so what I do here is for the show, within the the hour for people. So after that, if you are interested, and if I read somebody here on the show and you are interested in wanting more information about that, you can set up a private reading with me, and I will, we can go around that way. So blessings and love and light. I love you all. Have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world.